In a recent press conference, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant made a significant announcement stating that Israeli troops have penetrated deep into Gaza City. This marks a critical development in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas. Gallant revealed that the operation was meticulously coordinated, involving land, air, and sea forces, with troops maneuvering on foot, armored vehicles, and tanks. Their primary objective: to target Hamas terrorists, dismantle their infrastructure, and neutralize their leadership bunkers and communication facilities. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu echoed the gravity of the situation, declaring that Gaza City is effectively encircled, with Israeli forces operating within its boundaries. Netanyahu emphasized that there would be no ceasefire or fuel deliveries until Israeli hostages, held by Hamas since October 7, are released. He also called upon the people of Gaza to move south for their safety. Amid these developments, it's essential to note the stance of the United States, which opposes any long-term reoccupation of the Gaza Strip by Israel. The U.S. State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel emphasized the need for Palestinians to be at the forefront of decisions regarding Gaza's future, asserting that Gaza is Palestinian land and should remain as such. As the Israeli military advances deep into Gaza City, this marks a critical turning point in a conflict that has been ongoing for over a month, taking a devastating toll on both sides. The push into Gaza City carries with it significant risks, primarily the escalation in casualties among civilians. While Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has expressed confidence that Israel will maintain control of security in Gaza. Once Hamas is defeated, the endgame of this war remains shrouded in uncertainty. The conflict's staggering cost is felt on multiple fronts. Memorial events are being held in Israeli cities to mark the 30th day since the deaths of approximately 1,400 people during Hamas' October 7 rampage in southern Israel, which served as the catalyst for the current war. Tragically, some 240 people abducted by Hamas during that attack remain in the hands of the militant group. In addition to the lives lost, more than 250,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes in areas near Gaza and the Lebanon border due to relentless rocket fire from militants targeting Israeli cities and towns. Gaza has borne the brunt of the destruction, with over 10,300 Palestinians killed, and the majority of them are women and children, according to the health ministry in the Hamas-run territory. The relentless bombardment has resulted in entire city blocks reduced to rubble, with an estimated 2,300 people believed to be buried under the debris. On the Israeli side, ground troops have been engaged in a fierce battle with Palestinian militants for over a week. The Israeli military, led by Rear Admem Daniel Hagari, has managed to cut Gaza in half and encircle Gaza City, putting immense pressure on Hamas. Prime Minister Netanyahu has claimed that several thousand Hamas fighters have been killed since the war began, but it's crucial to note that the Gaza Health Ministry's death toll does not distinguish between civilians and combatants, and fighters not brought to hospitals are not included in their count. As the conflict continues to unfold, the need for a lasting solution and lasting peace becomes increasingly evident. The devastating consequences for both sides underline the urgency of finding a resolution to this deeply entrenched and multifaceted conflict. In the following section, we will discuss the international response and the broader implications of this ongoing crisis. The United States, for its part, has clearly expressed its opposition to any long-term reoccupation of the Gaza Strip by Israel. The U.S. State Department spokesperson, Vedant Patel, emphasized the importance of Palestinians being central to decisions regarding Gaza's future. He reiterated that Gaza is Palestinian land and should remain as such, echoing the long-standing international consensus. As the conflict continues to unfold, there are profound questions about the region's future and the impact on the lives of ordinary people who have borne the brunt of the violence. The pressing need for a lasting resolution that ensures the security and well-being of both Israelis and Palestinians is evident. With over a month of relentless fighting, the conflict has claimed thousands of lives and left vast areas in ruins. The toll on civilians, particularly in Gaza, has been devastating, with the majority of casualties being women and children. Humanitarian organizations and agencies are grappling with the immense challenges of providing assistance to those in need in a region under siege. As the conflict evolves, it is vital for the international community to continue engaging in diplomatic efforts to achieve a lasting peace and resolution. The ongoing challenges highlight the importance of finding a path forward that addresses the fundamental issues at the heart of this enduring conflict.